Hello guys, how are you doing? Today I wanted to talk about how to optimize both day 0 character selections and XP gains. So here I'm gonna buy level 3 archer. There is always one level 3 character on day 0 on Gladiator market. So you want to usually buy that. The best one is either archer or knight. The orc is not that great because it is less tanky than knight. But luckily we got level 3 archer. We have no level 2 either orc or knight, so we are gonna need some frontline. So I'm gonna pick here level 1 archer. And now we can buy some items. Luckily I can afford 2 agility items, and that is very nice because this archer is gonna be our carry, and this knight is just as a way to basically put more experience on archer. Archer is the one that you want to level up, while knight is gonna be sold out for higher level knight on the day 2 or 4 possibly. So here we have 3 choices, and to select one it is important to realize how the XP gain is distributed in Gladiator Guild Manager. You get 250 HP points per enemy character level. So for instance, on the blue choice we have level 3 ghoul, so we're gonna get 750 HP for that, while for level 4 ghoul we get 1000 HP points. For the green option we get 500 HP. So here what we need to check is what is the most HP we can gain, and this is ghoul. And we need to answer also the question whether or not we can solo it with archer. Here we can actually solo a level 4 ghoul with archer. So the best option is to just do that. Yeah, as you could have seen, ghoul has 410 HP while archer has 133 damage. So that means we get to kill ghoul in 4 shots, which is really safe. We can even sometimes risk 5 or 6 shot max at early levels before ghoul reaches us. Yeah, as you can see, exactly 4 shots were needed. Second fight. Okay, so this is the interesting one because the most experience gained is 750 on the middle fight, but we cannot solo it with archer. So instead of doing this fight using both my archer and knight, which gives 375 HP each, I prefer to do a fight on the right for both more gold, extra chances for item, and also to gain more HP on archer. It is 500, and HP on the knight matters very little because we are gonna sold him for higher level knight anyways. Okay, so here actually we have most HP is on the right fight. So this is 1000 HP, and we can actually safely do that fight. This is it's not always easy to say which fights are actually doable and which fights are not doable. Basically, you need to know units' abilities and kind of visualize it in your head. That comes from experience and from paying close attention to what all the units do during combat. Okay, here is the next to last fight. Here is actually an interesting scenario because we have two fights which give potentially 1500 HP, but it is pretty scary fight because we can fight against level 6 archer. So I am actually paying really close attention to what the enemy archer's stats are. As it turns out, the enemy archer has exactly the same amount HP as our level 5 archer, while our archer has slightly more damage than level 6 archer thanks to the agility items. So we can actually do that fight, not 100%, not even 80% of the time we win, but even if we take like 55, I think the fight is around 55% times won by us, but this is still a very good deal because this is lots of HP, so we can potentially, risk it because this is still early in the run. Just to say, the fight on the right with 2 knights and level 4 archer is actually not possible for our archer alone, because knights have way too much HP. Yeah, so as you can see, we just barely won, so that's great. And now this is very interesting scenario for the last fight, because those fights are actually very difficult, maybe except the last one, right? But level 4 knight and level 4 archer is very strong, way too strong for our team composition, so this is out of the question even if both characters were used. While the middle composition is actually very interesting. We can try it with proper positioning. We could passively take it, possibly sacrificing a knight, but the thing is that we kinda lucked out the fight with the level 6 archer, so at that point it is the best to play it safe and go for the 2 level 1 knights. The interesting thing is that actually level 5 archer might not be enough to take out those 2 knights, because even one level 1 archer with the, like, let's say half HP or even less can if he actually gets close, he might take out archer. So here, for safety, I decided to go with the knight as well. I could have risked it with solo archer, but I decided against it. Okay. Yeah, so as you can see, all fights require special attention. Like, you need to consider both soloing it and also doing it with your other team members. And then based on the amount of HP gained from the fight in each variant, you need to decide what's best for you. But you are needed to be able to accurately calculate whether or not you win or lose the fight, or what kind of percent, estimate what kind of percent you have to win the fight in order to make the best decision. Here I also wanted to show you at the end that there is level 4 orc in a tavern. As a rule of thumb, there will usually be level 4 unit, one level 4 unit on the day 2 in the tavern, if you manage to win the arena, and few level 3 units. So you can, as you can see, we have level 3 knight, which we can buy and replace our level 1 knight. So actually, HP on level 1 knight matters very little. And this is the end of this small tutorial. If you like it, please like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments what kind of content would you like to see in the future. Thanks. Bye.